Have you ever heard a painting whisper? Today, we delve into the eerie tale of a canvas said to hold a horrifying secret. This is no ordinary work of art, but a haunting masterpiece known only as the possessed painting. Its origins remain shrouded in mystery, its creator long forgotten. Yet its legacy is one of dread and unease. The painting's history is marred by strange occurrences that have followed its previous owners. Unsettling whispers in the dead of night, shadows that seem to move on their own, and even the painting itself appearing to change. Each owner, entranced by its enigmatic allure, found themselves gripped by a terror they could neither understand nor escape. They say the painting holds a dark power, a presence that consumes all who dare to gaze upon it. Little did they know, the terror was far from over. Enter our protagonist, a curious art enthusiast, drawn to the painting's unsettling allure. With an insatiable curiosity and an eye for the unusual, this individual had long been intrigued by the whispers of the possessed painting. The painting, with its eerie beauty and otherworldly aura, now hung on their wall, its secrets waiting to be unveiled. At first, the painting was just a silent observer, its cryptic strokes hiding in the shadows of the dimly lit room. But as the days turned to nights, the painting started to reveal its unspeakable terror. Strange occurrences began to unfold within the confines of the room. Shadows danced on the walls, whispering secrets only the painting knew. The flickering lights seemed to pulse in rhythm with the painting's eerie resonance. The once silent observer was now an active participant in the room. The painting seemed to come alive, its figure shifting subtly, its backdrop morphing into scenes that weren't there before. The art enthusiast, initially intrigued, now found themselves caught in the painting's spell, their curiosity giving way to a creeping sense of unease. The whispers grew louder, the murmurs more distinct, the reflections in the painting more distorted. The once beautiful artwork now seemed to be a gateway to a realm of the supernatural. The terror was not just in the painting anymore, it was in the room, it was in the air, it was everywhere. The art enthusiast could no longer ignore the unsettling changes. The painting was not just a work of art anymore. It had become an entity, a specter of dread, a living nightmare. The painting had a mind of its own, a story of its own, a terror of its own. As the days turned into nights and the nights into fearful vigils, the art enthusiast found themselves ensnared in the painting's unending horror. The painting, once a silent observer, was now the master of the room, its terror seeping into every corner, every shadow, every flicker of light. But the painting had more to reveal, more to terrify. As our protagonist delved deeper, the painting unveiled a darker side. The painting, now an eerie presence in the room, seemed to feed off the fear. Its once benign visage turned menacing. The figures within the frame twisted into grotesque forms. A sense of dread seeped into the room, palpable like a chill wind before a storm. The whispers grew louder, an unsettling symphony of voices that danced in the shadows. They echoed through the room, a cacophony of sighs, laughter, and sobs. They seemed to come from nowhere and everywhere, a chorus of the damned trapped within the canvas. These hushed voices told tales of sorrow, of madness, of horrors untold. Every word was a puzzle piece, each phrase a glimpse into a world of darkness. The painting was not just an object, it was a gateway, a portal to something beyond human comprehension. Then came the reflections. Our protagonist would catch sight of their own image within the painting, but something was always amiss. Their reflection was distorted, twisted into an image that was barely recognizable as human. It was as if the painting was showing them a version of themselves corrupted by the malevolent forces within it. In a desperate bid to uncover the truth, our protagonist confronts the painting. A hush descends, the air thick with the weight of unsaid words and unshed fears. The silence is broken only by the creaking of the old wooden floor as our protagonist steps closer to the painting. The room is charged with a palpable tension. The painting seems to dominate the space, its aura of menace growing with each passing second. It's as if the painting itself is alive, watching, waiting. The protagonist, driven by a relentless curiosity, reaches out to touch the canvas. The moment the fingers make contact, the world seems to tilt on its axis. A chilling wind sweeps through the room, extinguishing the flickering candlelight. In the sudden darkness, a low, sinister whisper winds its way around the room. The whispers grow louder, an eerie symphony of voices from the past. They tell a tale of horror, of a malevolent spirit trapped within the canvas, its power growing with each person it ensnares. The protagonist reels back, the horrifying truth sinking in. The painting is not just a mere object, it's a vessel, a conduit for a spectral entity that feeds off the fear and despair of its victims. This revelation sends a jolt of terror through our protagonist, their eyes wide with fear, but it's too late. The painting's power is unleashed, the room plunging into a vortex of swirling shadows and echoing whispers. The protagonist's desperate screams are drowned out by the cacophony of the terrifyingly alive painting. And then, as suddenly as it began, it ends. The silence returns, heavier than before, the echoes of terror still lingering in the air. The protagonist is gone, swallowed by the malevolent painting, another victim to its insatiable hunger. In the end, all that was left was the painting, whispering in the darkness. Its canvas gleams in the faint moonlight, the scene it depicts as vibrant and haunting as ever. The painting continues its reign of terror, waiting for its next victim, whispering its eerie tales into the silence of the night. What became of our protagonist? The painting holds the answer. Enveloped in an eerie silence, the room whispers tales of the unspeakable terror unleashed. The painting, unscathed, seems to smirk at the chaos it has wrought, its cruel brushstrokes undisturbed by the turmoil. The fate of our curious character hangs in the balance, shrouded in the unknown. Did they escape the painting's relentless grip, or did they succumb to its haunting allure? The canvas remains tight-lipped, its secrets etched deep within the layers of paint. Despite the dread it inspires, the painting continues to exist, its presence an unending nightmare. It stands as a sinister testament to the supernatural, a chilling reminder of the terror it can unleash. Its whispers continue to echo in the silence, painting the air with an unsettling sense of dread. And so, the painting remains, its whispers echoing in the silence, its terror yet to be fully unveiled.